Welcome back. In the last video, I mentioned that we were going to look at 3 topic areas, and from those topic areas, we were going to form ideas. So the 3 topic areas are observations, emotions, and issues and events. We're going to start with observations. So writers often use observation to find ideas. But observation is not just, oh, I'm not even there. I'm not even there. Okay. Start again. Welcome back. In the last video, I mentioned that we were going to look at 3 topic areas, and from those topic areas, we were going to form ideas. The 3 topic areas are observations, emotions, issues and events. We're going to start with observations. So, writers often use observation to find ideas, but observation is not just, looking around. To observe as a writer is to regard people, places, and things in an overtly specific manner. So that means looking up when everyone else is looking down, looking underneath, around, behind, looking for patterns, textures, colors, observing something you've never noticed before, looking at something that makes you ask a question. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to do a specific place observation. Spend 2 minutes observing your environment like a writer. So wherever you are right now. And write down your observations. You want to get in the habit of writing things down. Remember, the only enemy a writer has is the blank page. So you want to get words on the page, even observations. I'm going to set a timer for you, 2 minutes, and you're going to write down what you observe. Remember, to observe as a writer is to regard people, places, and things in an overtly specific manner. Look up, around, underneath, behind, look for patterns, colors, textures, look for something you've never noticed before, look for something that makes you ask a question. So you are going to start observing, and I'm going to set you a 2-minute timer now. Okay, so now that you have observed your environment like a writer, we're going to do something with that. So I want you to write 1 sentence How would you describe your environment? How would you capture it? You've written all your notes. Now, what's the one sentence that you would use to describe your environment? And I'm going to give you another timer. I'm going to give you 1 minute starting now. Okay, so you've written a sentence. What's the one question you have about the room? And if you came up with a bunch of questions, pick one. What's the most important question you think needs to be answered about your environment? Again, you're going to have 1 minute and go. Okay, one last thing. You have a sentence and a question. Now I'm going to get you to practice writing in a very specific manner with the senses. So describe the room you're in 1 paragraph using the 5 senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, smell. Remember, we are writing as writers, right? So really think about what you're seeing and hearing and tasting and touching and smelling. And yes, you're going to use taste, but we don't need to start licking the floor, right? It doesn't have to be obvious. Perfume has a taste. Dust has a taste. Dryness has a taste. What is the taste of despair? Okay, so you're going to describe the room in 1 paragraph using the 5 senses. If you need more time, again, no worries. Pause the video. I'm still going to be here. And I'm going to give you a 2-minute timer for this, starting now. So what do you do with all this? You've just generated a bunch of source material. What do you do with it? How do we turn that into an idea? So remember that ideas can be sentences. And I want you to write down the following sentence starters. I wonder, if only, what if, why does? Okay? I wonder, if only, what if, why does? Leave space in between. These are sentence starters because your job now is to use your source material to finish these sentences. So you're not just finishing the sentences on anything. You're using your source material from your place observation to finish these sentences. Okay, I'm going to give you a 1-minute timer for this, okay? Starting now. Okay, and when you are finished the sentences, you're going to circle one. You're going to choose one. Which one stands out to you the most? Which one do you think you could write more on? Choose one of your sentences. Great job. You've just come up with an idea. Okay, move on to lesson 1. What to submit.